Hey there everybody, Delilah here today with a November haul as well as a What's in My Library video. If you don't know, I've been really busy with testing, so a lot of my videos have been more writing related. Thankfully, I can tell you today that my test is exactly 1 week from today, so while next week I won't have a video up, I'm sure, because I'll be right in the middle of exams, the following week will be the beginning of me coming back. So yay! Today's video is going to be really short. I stopped by the Goodwill and the library and picked up a few books and I'm going to show them to you. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the books that I picked up at the library, mainly because I just want to. There's no particular theme to the library books or the books that I got at the Goodwill. I just picked up some books and I'm gonna share with you what I got. Hopefully I'll be able to read all of these books, if not this month, then next month, because after next week there's only like 1 more week in November, so I'll probably get started with reading these then. So here we go! So the very first book that I picked up from the library this go around is Stephen King's The Green Mile. The Green Mile with Tom Hanks is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I to my own shame, I admit to have never actually sat down and read a Stephen King book. So I figured if I was gonna start with a Stephen King book, that I would start with the one that the story that I liked the most. The next book that I got was A.S. King's Everybody Sees the Ants. And I've heard a lot about it. I still don't really know that much about it aside from what I've heard, but I read Reality Boy by the same author and I loved it. So, and this one looks quite a bit shorter than Reality Boy, so I cannot wait to get started reading this. It's probably going to be really good. The next book that I got is a nonfiction book, and if you've been keeping up with me, then you'll know that I am preparing for, I guess basically teacher's college. And so the book that I got is called Teach Like a Champion by Doug Lemov. And I've been reading this one a bit. I'm about, according to Goodreads, I'm about 30% through it. And it's very, there's a lot of words in it. There's a lot of words, but it's actually really interesting, and it comes with a DVD and you get to watch teachers do different things. And yeah, I think if you're interested in teaching, go ahead and pick it up. It's interesting. It's good though. I feel like I might learn this when I get back to grad school, so I don't know how useful it will be in the long run. But it's worth reading. It's good. It's taking me forever to get through it because there's so many words. And the final book that I got from the library is a graphic novel, and it is called Fairest by Bill Willingham and Phil Jimenez. It's kind of I guess it's a spin-off series from the Fables graphic novel. I have been trying for the life of me. I have been trying for the past like 6 to 12 months to get my hands on a copy of the first Fable so that I can read it, but the library never has it. Somebody always has that copy. So I just said, you know, the heck with it, and just got Fairest this time and thought I would just go ahead and read it because this is the first volume of that. I don't know how lost I'm gonna be, but I hope I won't be too lost because it seems like a really good universe that they're building that I really want to get into, but I can't because somebody always has Fables. And supposedly it's kind of like, what people say is that it came out a while before Once Upon a Time, but so I guess Once Upon a Time took from Fables or something. I'm not really sure. If I'm incorrect, just go ahead and correct me in the comments section. But supposedly it's about a bunch of different fairy tale characters living in modern times and having adventures and doing what have you. But Fairest, I guess, is supposed to be about the ladies. So I don't know, but I'm excited to read it, so yay! So that's it for the books that are in my library. I only actually got a little bit of books from the library this time. I usually come home with the giant stack of like 13 books and then I never read them. So I'm trying to be better about checking out books and actually reading them. And now for the books that I got at the Goodwill. As you know, I love shopping at the Goodwill because my particular Goodwill sells books for it's $1 for paperback and $1.50 for hardback. And usually when I'm looking, I always find something right in my favorite genre. I was actually, to be honest, I was looking for Mockingjay because if you go back, you'll see I have the paperback of Hunger Games that I bought off Amazon, but then I got Catching Fire at the Goodwill, hardback, perfect condition, and it was only $1.50 because it was at the Goodwill, and so I was really hoping I could find Mockingjay, but alas I did not find it. I'll just have to be sad or keep looking for it or just stock it up and buy it for $12? I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. So the first book that I got from the Goodwill is, and it's paperback, so it was only $1 compared to the listing price of, I guess, $10. That's a huge savings for me. But it's Beautiful Darkness, as you can see, by, of course, Kami Garcia and Margaret Stohl. It's from the, I guess, the Beautiful Creatures novels. I have Beautiful Creatures. In fact, I've been talking about it for the past few months, and it's funny because the last time I talked about it, I said I was gonna finish it. I'm still exactly where I was when I said that, because it's just so slow for me. But yeah, I got it because I saw it and it was $1 and I couldn't pass it up, because what if I get to the end of that and desperately need to read what's next? So I went ahead and I got Beautiful Darkness. The next book that I got, surprise surprise, is also $1, Beautiful Chaos. That would be book 3 in the Beautiful Creatures series, and yeah, like I said, $1, bought it. What if I finish that and actually really like it? So far in the middle, I'm kind of like, this is lasting forever. But what if I get to the end and really enjoy it? So I went ahead and I got them, just in case when I finally do finish Beautiful Creatures. It's whatever. And the next book that I got from the Goodwill is actually, it almost made me tear up a little bit. It made me really excited, and it's probably weird, but Avalon High, Meg Cabot. I love Meg Cabot books. Okay, first and foremost, I have to say that when I was like in the 5th grade, I started reading The Princess Diaries. And then I got into the Mediator series, and I loved that one. Did you guys know that she's putting out another one, or did she already do that? I don't recall. There's another Mediator book, and I'm gonna have to go and get all of the previous ones, read them all over again, and read that. What's up with that? And I thought it ended perfectly, but whatever. Got off track, sorry. I got Avalon High. I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember I was just like a teenager or whatever. I listened to this on audiobook, on CD, and it was like my favorite book that year. I just remember loving it so much. This is about a girl who moves to like a new town, and there's this stuff going on, and it involves like King Arthur and the King Arthur legend and how she fits into the whole story, and that's a terrible summary of the whole entire thing, but it's probably still better than the interesting thing that Disney did with it. Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited. It's hardback, so it's $1.50, and I I'm ecstatic about it. Will I read it? Probably. I wanted to have it, so I have it now. And the very last book that I got in the month of November is Bride of the Water God, Volume 2. If you go back a few months, I don't know, August, when I went to the anime convention, I had a big stack of this series. I only had like, it was 1, and then it skipped to 3, and then it skipped to like 10. So I went ahead and I saw this at Barnes & Noble. They had 1, 2, and 4. And I had 1 and 4, so I just went ahead and bought number 2. And so now I have 1 through 5. How exciting is that? So now I just need 6, 7, 8, and then 11 and up, however far it goes. But I'm getting there. Oh look, it's color on the inside. I didn't even realize that. So that's it for the haul and the what's in my library this time. I know it was really short, but after next week, everything should be falling back into its normal routine, you know, regular videos on Thursdays. Hopefully I'll get my blog back in order. I know it's a mess right now. But yeah, have you picked up anything cool this month? Let me know in the comments section. I know that a lot of this stuff is really old, and it's November, it's almost the end of the year, and I haven't really read any of the new books that came out this year. But, you know, whirlwind stuff, I'm still satisfied with how my year has been going. I've read a lot of books compared to what I usually read, and so I'm still really proud of myself. But anyways, how is your reading going? How is NaNoWriMo going for those of you who are participating? Please let me know. I'm really excited to hear about all of your adventures. And like I said earlier, there's not going to be a video next week because I'll be in the middle of exams. But there will be another one coming right after that week, and it'll probably be a review of Mockingjay, you guys. Mockingjay's coming out. I'm so excited. Anyways, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Bye.